Good morning, everyone. And it is morning. Jesus, another hot day. Just off to the doctors. Just off to the doctors. Off to the doctors. Do. Hey. It's actually not all that hot today, actually. But mind, it is early. We'll get this over and done with. Calm down. Going in a van, screaming his head off. Footpath ahead closed. Oh. Excuse me. Is that the way down there? That's closed. I love the smell of freshly cut grass. You can tell it's summer, but it's heading to summer. Yes, it's heading there. And it's not even it's gonna get hotter as well, isn't it? I told Becca that. As you think it's hot now, just wait. Wait till about June or July, it'll be hotter. Which is weird because it's not usually that hot here. Especially in Newcastle. But then again, climate change is real, isn't it? We're gonna get some more fans. We've seen on TikTok them light bulb fans that you can get to the ceiling for the light bulb. So we're gonna get a couple of them. Plus my dad needs something as well to keep cool. We've got a fan. Sorry, it's my nose. We've got a fan, but she keeps it on her side of the bed, so I can barely feel it. Don't know why our room. Oh, it's the hottest room in the house. You got to go out of the room, like into the kitchen or something, to cool down. Dead weird. Or at least we're saving money on the heating, which is good. I'm actually looking forward to the end of this month. Wait, are we in May yet? Aye, we are, 'cause it's the 2nd. My appointment. Looking forward to the end of this month. Go down to Felix store. Get the old cameras out. Go and take some pictures. Excuse me. It'll be fun. We're down for the weekend. What time is it? Oh, at last time I'm nearly there. half an hour to go. If Becca would have came with me, we would have been there by now. She always likes to get to appointments early. I mean, I like to get there early, but not that early. I need to ring the Freemans. Actually, I do. I need to ring them when I get in. Because I need to know what time the appointment is on the 6th. Doesn't say on the app. But they should at least had some tourist attraction or something down here. Something in barren landscape. I actually don't know why they don't build on there. It's quite a big plot of land. It used to be the old bus depot, that. Till it moved a little bit further down. I thought my vape knackered there. I was like, hey, what you're not puffing for? It's on 50%. No photography. Or filming. Why? Siemens Energy. Apparently you're not allowed to use any kind of devices on their property. Well, it's good job I'm on public property then, isn't it? Good job I'm on public property. We ain't got much on the day. Doctors, pharmacy, and then home. Clean up a bit. That's about it. Clean up, put some clothes away. And that's it. She hasn't got enough sleep again. I think she's going to tell the doctors that she needs sleeping tablets or something. Just something to help her sleep. But mind, trouble doesn't exactly help. She sees that someone's awake, she'll get up. And she's a little shit because she wants to play. Only time she'll sleep is when she knows everyone's asleep. Sun's bright. Should have grabbed me sunglasses. chilly. I'm glad that it's cold. God, it was hot last night. You know when the room gets stuffy and you can't breathe through your nose. That's how hot it was. Did me head in. No smoking or vaping. Whoops. Nobody tells me what to do. Not unless you're my wife. Get me tattooed finished soon as well. That's happening on the 10th. I just don't know what time she wants me there. Can't wait to get it finished. Yes, I can't wait. Uh-oh. Could just eat a bacon sarnie as well. I didn't bring any money with me. God damn it. Oh, it smells lovely. See if I've got enough on my card. On my way back up. $25 too. I think she says she's at the doctor's on the 9th. That next week. This week coming out, isn't it? Yeah, a week from now. I've got a lot of appointments this month. I'm going to look these up because I don't think they're all 30,000 puffs, because they're only lasting us a couple of days, whereas the 25k puffs, they last for about a week. So I need to look them up, see if they actually are, because it's not like we're constantly vaping in our sleep. I need to tell them about the lightheadedness as well. And I keep going dizzy when I stand up. think after this appointment he's going to refer me to gastro. God, that's going to be fun. All they did when she went to gastro was ask a load of questions, and that's it. They didn't do anything for her. Knew him there. God, that must be a horrible job, that cutting the grass, especially in this weather. I'm gonna sit down 10 minutes. I got 20 minutes to go. Hands all stiff as well. Tell them what they say is at the rheumatoid arthritis place. It was that bad that they had to call for a doctor. They wouldn't discuss anything with me until the 6th, until they got the rest of the tests. Hey. Hope it's not busy in there. Find out in 9 minutes. Don't mind, it shouldn't be, not at this time in the morning. Excuse me. I need to go to the pharmacy after this. God, that means I've got to walk all the way down Shields Road. Might get the bus. See if I can get the bus. Took me 40 minutes to walk down. 40, can't have taken 40 minutes. No, 18, 19 minutes nearly to get here. So 40 minutes altogether to get to Shields Road and back. Probably an hour. God, an hour of walking. You coming with me? Right, I'll go get checked in. I'll be back. Oh, well, that actually went a little bit better than expected. A lot better than expected. Gonna wait and see what rheumatoid says. On the 6th, I've got to book an appointment in a couple of months with him. So he's going to set up a couple of months worth of medication for me. Which is good. Very good. So he says, we'll set that up. He says, we can only give you it a month at a time. He says, but what we'll do is, he says, with you changing your diet, because we got that Hello Fresh, haven't we? I told him about it. Because he was worried that I wasn't eating enough vegetables. That's the reason why I'm going lightheaded. Iron deficiency. So he says, he says, well, we'll see how that diet goes. Sorry. He says, we'll see. He says, if you continue with that Hello Fresh for a couple of months and see if it changes your, the way you are, kind of thing, you know, your symptoms and everything, and if it does, then we'll take it completely off codeine, but if it doesn't, then I'll refer you to gastro to see what else is going on. But he says he wouldn't take me completely off it. He says we'll discuss it in a couple of months. So 2nd of July I've got to book an appointment for. Obviously closer at the time because I can't see that far ahead. Like, I can't book that far ahead. Stupid hiccups. Right, yeah. Obviously then I've just got to now see what rheumatoid arthritis is, because they've put nothing on the system. But as soon as he asked, I says, well, they've definitely found something. I says, because they had to call the doctor in. And really? And he says, they told me it wasn't inflamed, so it can't be inflammatory arthritis. I says, but as soon as they started the scan, I says, we're mumbling and scanning it quite a lot. I says, and she says, wait there, let me just go get the doctor a second. He came in, he did the same thing, and he says, when's your appointment, when's the next appointment? And he was disappointed that it's on the 6th. So, you know, because he says, I'd like to see you earlier, but we're not open. And when I asked him what his thoughts were, he says, well, we'll just discuss it on the 6th when the rest of your tests come in. And Shepherd was like, that's a bit weird. That's strange, which it is. I was going to get the bus home, but after the fact I can't lollydaggle. Cause Hello Fresh is on the way. Told her, I said to her, says Hello Fresh is on the way, and she's taking a nap. I had to message me dad, saying if it comes, just leave it by the door. I'm hungry though, so I'm going to be eating sarnie. I'll be back. Oh, that was good bacon. That was some good bacon. Come on. Don't spill everywhere. Oh, that was so satisfying. You know what's not satisfying? Warm pop I'm going to be sticky now. Must have their own cafeteria in there. Oh, there's a burger van. Excuse me. There's a burger van in there. I love burger vans. Cheeseburger with onions. Oh, lovely. Oh yeah, when I told him about the Hello Fresh, he was quite pleased with it. Because he says, have you changed your diet in any way? He says, as a matter of fact, I have. He says, me and the wife have started to get that Hello Fresh. I went, oh, that's good. And I'm pleased with that. Like, okay. But yeah, 2 months of a diet. I guess I won't be getting bacon for a while. Shame I like bacon. But my meds are ready to pick up. Excuse me. 84 of them. 84 tablets. But yeah, he says I'll put you back on a reduced version of codeine. I was like, hey, he says, but instead of getting the one you get now, which is 1 a day, he says I'll up it to 4 a day. As I told him, that's how many I'm taking, 4 a day. He says you get that a month. He says in the next month, he says you go down to 2 a day and then 1 a day. Unless something changes. See what they say on the 6th. Because after I was sat down in there for a while and I got up and my back stiffened, so I was like bent down a bit, walking and wobbling in. I told him my back's getting worse. So see what they say. I was going to get the bus up, but then I saw the timetable. Not waiting an hour. Every time I've walked up and down the street, I don't think I've ever seen a bus. Which is weird. Sorry. Oh no, there's a bus there. 22. You know what it is? I could get on that. Could have gone on that. Goes all the way down Shields Road back. God damn it. Right, so I'm going to cross over and go home first. Wait for HelloFresh to come and then I'll pop down to the chemist, pick up mine and Becca's meds, head home and then clean up. Trouble keeps getting the empty bottles and she keeps playing with them and leaving them at the bottom of the bed. And Becca nearly trips on them. Which is no good. She fell over this morning. Slipped on a bottle, an empty bottle. So she went flying on a horse. And I'm surprised I didn't wake you up. I said you should have woke me up. least it was a good appointment. You know, he acknowledged everything that's wrong with me. But I'm liking Shepherd a lot more than any other doctor. Definitely better than any other doctor at that place. Excuse me. I accidentally nearly booked an appointment with that Randall. God, that would have been a nightmare. That's a hippie doctor that told Becca to think positively and to ignore the pain. It was dead funny that, because she had Becca all hyped up. And I was sat there and I was looking at her like this. And she looked at me, she went, I say, you don't believe in this sort of thing? I says, absolutely not. I says, well, it's up to you, baby, if you want to try it, but I says, it's me that's got to deal with you being in pain. And because the day before that appointment, she was up all night crying, because she was in that much pain. And then I would take the mick out of her. Like when it happened again after that appointment, I would always say, well, ignore the pain. You mustn't be ignoring it enough. I remember, because that's when Becca says, to hell with this crap. I was like, give me some of your codeine. Ignore the pain. But something's happened, definitely. Something's changed. Because last year they were wanting to take everyone off it. And this year they're willing to put everyone back on it. Unless the law's changed. I know they have to go against what the law's doing. Or be within the limits of the law. I'm only rushing home because HelloFresh says it's on its way. My dad can't carry that box because it's a box full of ice. So it's heavy. You get the bean. Oh, this poor lady, yeah. Last night. I'm not showing you where she lives, but she locked herself out. So I had to climb through a bedroom window to unlock the door for her. She went, I'm the only one she could come to because I'm the only young person living on the street. Bless her. You alright?
Yeah.
You get me message?
Eh?
You get me message?
What about?
HelloFresh was on its way.
It's not in yet.
Oh.
No, not yet. I got your message, I've replied to it. No, I haven't been yet.
I'll just check where it is. Right, so Becca's awake. Why didn't you message me back? I've just rushed here. Bloody hell. She wants a bottle of pop, get in. Hi, me da. He was taking codeine for about 20 years. And all of a sudden they turn to him and says, we're taking it off you. And he says, why? It's the only thing that you're going to give me that's going to help me. And he says, no, he says, it's now considered unethical or something like that. Some crap like that. So they tried him on everything else. He tried paracetamol, ibuprofen, tramadol, all these other synthetics. Nothing worked. But they still wouldn't give him it back. And he would argue with them. Like, really argue with them. He was on him for just over 20 years. And all of a sudden it was taken off him. It was like when he went into hospital and he got out, it was for his feet. His feet hurt. feet were bad. And they says we'll give you a week's worth, and there were 5 milligrams. 5 milligrams a week's worth, one a day, to take the edge off. Proper stupid. I told him, I says, you should switch doctors. Told them before, switch doctors, tell them your problems, tell them what helps, and they'll consider it. Excuse me. It's like I keep telling Becca, and if you keep saying it long enough, they'll eventually give you what you need. It's like she was taken off a med when she first got here. First appointment, they took her off a bunch of meds, and one of them was a stomach mobility med. And the doctors kept saying the same thing. Because the doctors in America, what they did was, they gave her a med, and the side effect of that med, they would give her another med to combat it. But then she would get a side effect off that other med. So they would keep piling medication on top of her. So they looked at her record and she says, right, this is what you're supposed to be on for your conditions. Everything else we're taking off you. And one of them was a stomach mobility med. And that's when she didn't eat for a full month. It wasn't a first appointment. No, it was a first appointment. They started taking her off stuff. But they had to take her off it slowly. But it was around about October, end of October, when they took her off a stomach mobility med. And the next appointment wasn't until December. Look at me on the train. Yeah, anyway, and she lost a whole bunch of weight. Like a lot. She lost a good couple of stone in a month. Because she wasn't eating. She couldn't keep anything down. Constantly throwing up. Or not getting hungry. So I told her, in your appointment in December, I said, just tell them you want to be put back on it. Like you're determined. Don't let them talk you out of it. Don't let them say, oh, well, we'll try this new medication for now, see how it is. You know, tell them it's what you want. And she did. At Randall's, straight away. She went in, she went, how are you? She went, not so good. She says, I haven't eaten for a month. She went, why? I says, because she took me off the stomach mobility med and I want put back on it. And she just looked, she looked scared. It was between a mix of shocked and scared. And she went, okay, yeah, I'll put you straight back on it. And Becca looked at me with a little smile. She was like, as in to say, Jesus Christ. Actually, she said that when we left. Like, Jesus Christ. And is that all you've got to do? Oh no. I says, because doctors can only advise you on what to take and what not to take. But if you're wanting to take something, it's your body, your choice. It's up to you what you take. So if you have a medication that you feel that's working, that when you get taken off it, it's going to be 100 times worse, then they're not going to take you off it, or they've got to give you it. And that's what I did the first time I saw the doctor. I switched doctors from St. Anthony's because they just weren't listening. Excuse me. I would complain to them once a week about everything, and all they would say is try paracetamol. Paracetamol, we'll prescribe you some. And I had enough, so I put a complaint in, and I was advised to switch doctors, so I did, with Benfield. First appointment at Benfield. It's at 9 o'clock in the morning. I had to walk up, sat down, told him my problems, and I says to Shepherd. Shepherd was the first doctor I saw. And I says, I'm taking codeine. And he went, right. He says, I don't see a script on the system for you. I says, because it's not on a script. I'm buying it off the black market. And I told him, I says, I shouldn't have to be buying it when I'm supposed to be getting it prescribed. And I explained what St. Anthony's had done and said and everything. And that's when I got it. Because I said I didn't take no for an answer. I mean, yeah, he did try. He tried with that lop of mine. He was like, oh, well, we could try you on this med, that med. I went, no. I want what I know. I want what I know, that I know that works. It's okay, try me on a medication, but I want code. That's what I told him today. He says you're taking codeine for something we wouldn't normally prescribe you codeine for, because it's for chronic pain. I says, no, I says, but I do have chronic pain as well. I says, the arthritis and the stomach pain. He went, yeah. He says, but you're also using it to slow your stool down. I says, yeah, which it does. You know, I just didn't take no for an answer. He was like, well, we could try, see you what. He says, we can either refer you to gastro and see what they say, or we can see how this new diet does first. I says, right. I says, well, what about for the pain? You know, I just wouldn't let up. I wouldn't stop asking. He says, well, we can put you back on a reduced course, but start you again. He went, book an appointment in 2 months, see how this diet does for 2 months, and then if there's no changes, we'll refer you to gastro. He went, if there are changes, then we can make a slight adjustment to your medication. Which doesn't make any sense. Because even if the diet works, it's still not going to stop the pain. So, obviously not. But mine, I could just tell him. I could just say, oh look, the diet worked, my stool's normal. You know, I'm going to the bathroom as normal, but it didn't stop the pain. Could do what? I don't know. I would love to try other new medications, or I would wish the diet did fix it. It's just I don't understand it. Because after a while, your body like becomes tolerant to the effects and the side effects of taking the medication. So why would you take someone off it just to put them back on it, so them side effects kick in again? Just doesn't make sense. It is what it is. But yeah, I'm positive that something's changed. I bet the law's changed. Cobbled path. Ow. Why? Who built that? Stupid cobble path. Yeah, Becca's waiting for me to get back so she could take a nap because trouble kept getting into stuff. She waits for me to leave. Like, I tried it the other day. I says, watch this. And I got up, went out the door, closed the door and opened the front door and closed it. And straight away, she thought she was safe and clear, so she started getting into stuff. Wasn't until I opened the door and shouted, aha! She crapped herself nearly. It was dead funny. Ow. 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 The heck is that? A splinter or something in me friggin' sock. Ah. Oh, Jesus Christ, really? Really? It feels like there's a splinter in my toe. Ah. Anyway, I'll be back. God, my hands are full of prescriptions. Ow. Here, what? Free. No, that's not right. 40, 50, 60, 70, 78. And all this is extra in the boxes. Screwed up my prescription. I sneaking girl. I'm not going to be happy. I'm not going to be happy to talk with him. God, why do you feel like there's a splinter in my toe? Hello Fresh has been. I've told Becca to just leave it at the door. Told I'm on my way home. God, that chemist got packed. Queue was out the door. I've got her script, I've got mine. Chemist seemed pleased. Yeah, and they've got you on free a day now. I says, aye, well, I told him about changing it. Because I was getting it every 7 days. He went, oh yeah, that's right. Because it was him that asked us to get them to change it. Because it was that time when they had to ring. They had to ring the doctors. Shepherd must have forgotten about that. I had to remind him. He says, is there anything else I can do for you today? I says, I need you to change the script from the reduced version to a normal one. I says, for the chemist. I says, he had to put a note on the system, but he's not always in. And yeah, he says, I'll do that now. Because Shepherd even says, he says he wouldn't recommend codeine for the conditions I've got. He says, but seeing as that's what's helping you, excuse me, he says, I'll put you on another 2 months reduced course. He says, so this month is free a day. It is the next month's 2 a day.
I know what I don't like.
And then on the 6th of July, he says we'll go from there. I've told me Dad he needs to switch doctors. He needs to switch from St Anthony's to Benfield because it's much better. But mind if they would have stayed on the trajectory that they were going on last year, we would have switched. 100% would we have. Me and Becca were planning on going private because of them. We were planning on going private. I told her about Shepherd because I remember we booked the appointment. And she says, I don't want it with that Randall. I says, well, why don't you see Shepherd? I says, Shepherd, your actual doctor. He's your main doctor. And so she did. First appointment with Shepherd. He booked her straight into gastro. Her appointment for the tilt table and everything, that wasn't going to happen until September. So he put an urgent request in, and he did that. There was another appointment that she's got in, and again, when after the tilt table, she had to book another appointment with fallen syncope. That was going to happen again in September, but he managed to put an urgent request in for that one as well. That's in June. She says he's one of the best doctors there, which he is. Can't complain with Shepherd. Dr. Shepherd and Dr. Head. Them two are our main doctors. I've seen Dr. Head once. He was alright. But Shepherd's the one I've always seen. But yeah, if it wasn't for Shepherd, we would have switched. We would have gone private. Go in here and get a bottle of pop and I can get home. You get a bottle of pop for me and Becca. She drinks a lot of pop. Well, mine, she drinks a lot of water as well. My trainers are falling apart. I can feel it. Pop. Hypocrisy. He dropped it. Stop looking around, Link. Yes, quick. No, don't want them ones. Widows. Cocoa Puffs or Cocoa Chocks. £3.50, I don't think so. The price of cereal. How are frostings a £5? What the heck? Yeah, I'm absolutely gobsmacked at the price of cereal. I'll be back. Well, that was embarrassing. The stupid card reader wouldn't work. Looking at me like it was me card that was a problem. Well, why don't you try a different card? What do you mean try a different card? It's your machine that's not working. I pulled out a bottle of passes. I've just paid for this using the same card. This is what you want me to log in and show that there's money on it. T80. Ah well. See if my dad's going out later, I'll get him to go. If he goes Saturday, I'll get him to get a couple of bottles of pop. My trainers are falling apart. Like, quite literally. Jesus. The sole's coming off. trouble that. She won't stop chewing on my shoes. I mean, they're only Ben Shermans. They're only Ben Shermans. I need to dig my vans out. I don't even know where they are. Excuse me. Yes, I don't know where my vans are. Got a pair of black ones and I got a pair of... You notice I even worn the white ones. Did I not give the white ones away? I think I gave the white ones to my sister. I'm not sure, I can't remember. I honestly cannot remember. I'll have to have a look. Because we've got that all that stuff at the top of the wardrobes that we need to sort out. I know she wants one of them Harry Potter cases. I got her one for Christmas, but it's tiny. It's a tiny little one. Whereas she got me a big, huge, massive one. So I'm going to get her the same thing. Yep. She was hanging on by a thread. Good job, I'm nearly home. Oh, I can feel it. It's ripping. Aye, trouble, you little shit. I know it's her because I've caught her. I've caught her chewing my trainers before. I can feel that it's hanging on by a thread. Hey, a little shit, it's gonna rip. Unbelievable. And we're walking home with no shoe on. Can't believe she's destroyed a pair of Ben Shermans, man. Little shit. I love that little tune. It's the Beatles. Goes to that trophy place. Smells lovely. I can't be worrying about that right now. I need to get home before my trainer falls apart. Come on. Nearly home. Running around like a little knacker, waving at the little old woman who was went out climbing last night. Good job she didn't have a dog. Right. Hello Fresh. Yes, freedom. Freedom! You could take our lives, but you could never take our freedom. Really? Really trouble. She ran around in a circle twice and then went back inside. Really? Come on. Go potty. Go on. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. What are you doing? Jesus. What was that? What was that? Rawr. What happened the last time you were up there? But you're still weird, man, you muppet.
Doggy. Not bad, do you?
It's lovely. Yeah, go on in, I'm going to poison the garden.
I was going to say it's...
Go for a little walk, eh, Trubs? Come on. No, no. Come on. I'm getting excited. Come on. It's like, there's people, I want to say hi to people. Get a bird. Go get a bird. Where's that bird? Go get a pigeon. Go get it. Get a pigeon. Come on. There's a pigeon there, look. Where's that pigeon? Trouble, where's that pigeon? You missed it. Oh, you wanted to pee. Yeah, I'd had to tell that little old lady if it ever happens again to let me know. Bless her, she knocked on the door, she went, I'm so sorry to disturb you, but can you possibly climb through my window? I was like, eh? She went, I've locked myself out and the door's on the latch. But my bedroom, I says, have you got a window open? She went, yeah, my bedroom window's open, but it's on the latch. I says, I'll get ready, because I was only in my shorts. That would have looked weird, so I got dressed. Went round the window, I can see the window from here, and it was on the latch. She says, I don't know how you're going to get it off the hatch, like unhatch it. So I squeezed my finger through, unhatched it, opened the window. She went, Jesus. She went, you're good. Climbed through and unlocked it for her and waited for her to come round. She went, if there's anything you need at all, just let me know and I'll be there. I went, don't worry about it. But if it happens again, let me know. Dad stood there watching, laughing his head off. She says, the only reason why I asked you is because you're the only one I've seen that's young. When everyone else that lives on the street's old. Like everyone. There's a bloke that's next to me. He looked quite young, but he's overweight. Or looks overweight. Not that's a bad thing, you know. It's not. But yeah, she says, if you ever need a favour, let me know. Apparently it's happened before in the winter, but her daughter was there. Her daughter lives an hour away. She went, I've rang her. I've rang my daughter, but she's an hour away. She says, no problem. I'll climb through your window, unlock your door. Yes. It was my little good deed done for the week. Just poison the garden, that's why I'm having to take her out the front. Come on, you're not. We look at you. Slowly weaning your way up there so you can say hi to people. I know your game. Yes, I know your game, young lady. Get the stick. On the stick. On the stick. Go get the stick. Get the stick. Sniffer. Come on. Weirdo. But yes, I'm not doing anything now. You see, so they're not going to be ready till this afternoon. As soon as I got my bacon sandwich, I thought I would just check. Get off that. Yes, I checked. And straight away, it was ready. You peed. Come on then, pee-pee head. Ow. In you go. Go on. In you get. In you get. Cooking up a right storm. Don't know why my pasta's doing that. And that's what it's supposed to look like. Get a mozzarella. Once that's done, bring to a boil, stir, combine, and lower the heat. Yes, I've lowered the heat to 1. I've lowered the heat to 1, 10 until it thickens. Season to taste, salt and pepper. Add a splash of water if it's a little too thick, which I've done. Now it's time for the cheese, the mozzarella. Right, fresh mozzarella. Cooking up nicely. I just gotta wait for that to do. And then put that and that in there. Add that and this on top. And bung it in the oven. Now I'm not gonna do it in the oven. I'm gonna do it in the air fryer. But that's what we got for 30 quid. Whole chicken. The beef mince, we got pork mince. 2 of these, which are chicken. We got all that. That's full of vegetables as well. Potatoes, more potatoes. Look at them. Grown in Spain. You know, seasoning. More of it. More in them. Right, yeah. That's free for life. I have got codes where I can send 5, like a free meal, a free box to 5 different people. So if anyone wants it, let me know, because all I need is your email address to send it to you. 5 people. It's a free box, so like I think it's a week's worth, or less. It's either a week's worth or it's a free box. You know, with a subscription, but it's really good. It smells delicious. Unbelievable. Oh, I'll be back. And that is the outcome. Ooh la la. I mean, presenting wise, but I bet it tastes delicious. Oh, there's loads left. There's like half left. Oh, that was the best thing I've ever tasted. Oh, I don't mean to suck my own dick here, but if I could, I'd be sucking my own dick right now. Is it nice? Is it nice? Mm-hmm. What do you think, Trouble? You like it? Okay. Oh, she's licking the plate clean.
We're gonna have to get a grater.
Yeah. We would be screwed if they told me to grate the cheese.
Yeah.
But I know in some they do tell you to grate the cheese.
Yeah.
I'm full.
Mm-hmm.
You want to cram the devil back in the box.
Are you moving back on? Are you moving on to Mama now?
I don't know where.
Such a food whore. Food slut.
But I do know the demon does.
You okay, Shaky? She's doing the shake, rattle and roll. You want me to feed you?
Oh, okay.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Not diabetic, are you?
No. Why?
You could be having a fit.
Uh-oh.
Epileptic.
Uh-uh.
The only time I've ever seen someone move like that. Excuse me. Is an epileptic attack and a diabetic fit.
There could be some other things that cause shakes, but I don't know.
It's not cutting off your blood supply, is it?
Nope.
Excuse me. Trouble. Come here. Come here. Come here. The mozzarella cheese was lovely. The whole world's watching you beg. Hopefully he's not going to keep acting like that.
I hope not.
Last thing I want is a shaky wife. people looking at me thinking, oh, what's she shaking in front of him for?
Because it makes even walking hard.
It does.
Watch the shoot. Get the rest later. Thanks.
Okay.
You done? Mm-hmm. Give it a... There's no... Wait, no, you can't.
Tomato?
Tomato and onion.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, baby girl, no, I let you have that little bit, but you can't have this. And the tomato had onions in it, and you can't have onions. Don't you dare pee on the floor. Oh wow, it's warm. Why is it warm, trouble? God. It's the days when it used to be cold. Go on then, go potty. With bugs everywhere. Good girl. But that stuff is poisoning the ivy. Did it again today. You can tell. There's coloration on it. Jesus, what's with all the bugs? Like you even had it? Freaking hundreds. What are you? I think the green flies. But mine, the planter boxes and that, and all these next door neighbours and that, I've got plants and that in the garden. Come here. Yeah, green flies. Jesus. There's loads. And all that back there, that won't help. There's a field back there. And come on, you're off to poop. In you go. Come on. You want a treat? I give you a treat. You got to go in now. Surprised the house isn't covered in them. Look, don't know if you can see them. Where there. Goddamn green flies, I'll have to figure out how to get rid of them. Come on. Bloody back garden's covered in green flies.
Oh?
Back garden. Swarming with green flies. Green fly, yeah, they're like little mini green fly things. It's because they eat plants. I think it's because the neighbours have got stuff growing in the garden.